check 1 2 1 2. We live, baby. Come on. That's right. Okay. Can you hear me now? Oh, let's go. It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat.
You know what I want?
Blaze up.
Come on, blaze up.
It's the beat for me.
Wow, 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 for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we are. For your boy. For your boy. Also for your boy. Fix it for your boy. Drop it for your, lift it up. Then it bust it open, lift it up. Yeah, come on, lift it up. Then it bust it open for your B-O-Y. Bend it for you, rock it for you, lift it up, baby. Mix it when you bust it up.
Come on, blaze up. You know.
Drop me a nasty beat.
Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Hey y'all, hello, happy Sunday. I hope y'all are doing fine. It is Sunday. Happy Sunday. I hope y'all are doing good. Y'all get up in here and like the video. Hey dolls, hey dons, I miss y'all. So I want to come over here and joke with y'all. You know what I'm saying? You know, I be dropping the recorded content. It is heavy during this season because of reality TV. But ultimately, I still said I wanted to come and holler at y'all. So, you know, I haven't came over here on a Sunday in a while. So I said, let me pull up. So how y'all doing? I hope you guys are doing well. Shout out to everybody in the building. Y'all like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Please subscribe to the channel. We're going to get the channel to 100K. So please come on. Be a part of history, girl. Drop. Like the video and subscribe to the channel. Also, make sure y'all keep the notifications on for whenever I go live and or upload new content. Okay. We got a show today, girl. I got a few things I want to discuss. Cardi B's album, and Cardi B is pregnant. Baby number 4, baby father number 2, and she's baby mama number what? 3, 4, 5. We gonna discuss it. She's so happy that people are, she said, loving her album and things of that nature. Some people are saying sympathy and payola. People are saying she got pregnant so she could sell the album. They say the label said, if you don't do good on this album, we gonna pop you across the head or something. I don't know what's going on. We're gonna discuss that. We're also gonna discuss Finesse 2tymes and his baby mama Shugga done got arrested. And then they went back on the internet and we gonna discuss it. Toni drags for Khloe Kardashian, feeling like she's using Dream. And my question is, what dream is Toni going to wake up from? Dream don't even like you. And then we're also going to talk about Chrisean and Tashiki have gone on tour, the Desperados. That's the name I call the tour. They have gone on a tour of the Desperados. They both need money. And you know, I hate this for Tashiki. Not that I think she's just like the most great person. I just think that she's she seemed like she's a decent person. And, I get it. She had to move on from baddies. But I don't think hooking up with Rockhead, you know what I'm saying, on a chitlin circuit living room tour is going to help what she think is going to help. But we're going to get into that, y'all. Get in here. Get the likes up on the video. We got a few things, honey, to discuss. Let's start off with Cardi B, since we already on her. So Cardi B saw her album or whatever the case may be. And no, let's start here first. Can we start with the baby mama part? Hold on. Let's really be clear. Cardi B has a baby right now. Well, she's pregnant with baby number 4. Cardi B also is married to her husband, who allegedly she was cheating with her now baby daddy with at least a year ago when she was pregnant with her then, or no, her now husband's other child. So let me say that again. Allegedly, apparently, allegedly, Cardi B was married to Steffon Diggs. Nope. Cardi B was married to Offset and pregnant with his baby number 3. Then Cardi B and Offset split up. Cardi went her way, Offset went his way. But Cardi allegedly was still pregnant. Allegedly, while Cardi was still pregnant on baby number 3. This was not Steffon's baby. However, allegedly, Cardi let Steffon feed the baby. Now, for y'all who's unfamiliar with what that means, feed the baby, that means when you pregnant by one man and then you go sleep with the other man, but the other man, that ain't none of his baby in your stomach, but then you let him skeet off in you. It's not like you would get pregnant, but the old hood saying is feeding the baby. So allegedly, when she was pregnant with baby number 3, she was over there playing with Steffon Diggs and he was over there feeding the baby. Allegedly. Now, fast forward, Offset's still off doing his thing. She's over there acting like she moved on. However, they are still married. Now, she's pregnant with baby number 4 for her new boyfriend, Steffon Diggs, who just welcomed 2 new toddlers, who have other kids on the way and allegedly have a DL rumor. But Cardi is still pregnant to her husband while she's pregnant with her new boyfriend's child. And legally, the problem is Cardi B, no matter who she's physically pregnant for, legally, that is Offset's baby. Legally, again, I don't know if it works like this in New York. Y'all let me know. But in the state of New Orleans, in the state of Louisiana, the way it works is it don't matter who physically got you pregnant. On paper, if you married to this man, that's the daddy. So if the law is the same in New York, then it could be a possibility that Cardi B is going to be having a baby by her boyfriend, but legally it's going to be the responsibility of her husband. And this is what people are calling happiness. People see this as a win. People think that Cardi has arrived. She's made it. She's happy. She's over this man. She's got a new man, but Cardi is more tied and twisted than she's ever been, because the fact of the matter is they still got to go through a divorce. How can Cardi sit in front of any judge, I don't care how much money she have, and justify being pregnant and having a baby by another man while she's still married to her husband? It doesn't matter if Offset is out here sleeping with everything walking. The point of the matter is Cardi has brought a new mouth, a new human into the situation. And it doesn't belong to Offset. And legally, I'm not talking about how we feel. Legally, I would be curious to see how she could get that over on a judge. Like, how could she explain that and not be penalized for that? Because legally, let's not talk about how we feel. Legally, the way marriage works is a few things can break the marriage and put you in a whole bunch of it's your fault. And one of those things are called infidelity. Infidelity, per the law, can literally have you lose everything during a divorce. Okay, you don't have to have a prenup. It's just regular law. So if Cardi B, even though they have been legally separated, she's now married. I mean, she's now moved on with this new relationship. She still got a new baby. What you gonna tell a judge? Y'all still got to get married. I mean, get divorced. But I find it odd. There are so many women that are clapping for this. This is the most trifling, disgusting, horrible stuff I've ever seen. And you know, I started to think about the people who were clapping for this, and I started to think that's probably the way that they live. That's normal to them. Everybody's not the same. I get it. But some people think that this is regular, normal behavior. For Cardi B, I'm not saying she can't move on. That's not what I'm saying. I get it. Sometimes you depart from somebody, and sometimes it takes 2-3 years for us to get the divorce. I'm not going to sit on my hands. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is the way Cardi B is doing this is very irresponsible and trifling. And for the women who think, who believe in their crazy warped mind that there's any happiness behind this, then I understand why. Or you should then look at Cardi B's situation and then think about your own and ask look at Cardi B's situation, think about your own, and you'll probably get a lot of answers as to why your life is the way that it is. This is nasty. Unbecoming of somebody y'all think has value. But I told y'all these celebrities ain't nobody. Cardi B, under the glam and all of that stuff, whenever she's at home and the live is not on, she's still that little weird looking girl from the Bronx with a building full of teeth in her mouth. You just think she's more than what she is. She done been on here crying 50 million times telling you how insecure she is. Y'all think Cardi is bigger and better and more godly than what she thinks she is. She don't even think that highly of her. Her behaviors tell me that she definitely doesn't think highly of herself, because you as a public figure, even if, let's just say, all intents and purposes, let's just say I'm putting on a facade on the internet, or let's say I'm a celebrity and my celebrity is a facade, but behind the scenes, I got some stuff going on. I'm doing my big one. You feel what I'm saying? Let's just say that was the case. In the event where my off the scenes or off the camera antics could affect my on the camera antics, immediately I need to neutralize that. So what I'm saying is, and I'm not saying that this is what Cardi should have done, I'm just telling you what it would have been for me. There's no way possible I would have came for smiley face happy getting caught up like Cardi. There's no way. But it tells me what Cardi thinks about Cardi. That's not even her man. And for y'all who think that's her man, you are sadly mistaken. Steffon Diggs isn't for nobody. As a matter of fact, Steffon Diggs probably have some internal demons he needs to fight. And that's probably why he womenized women the way he is. He does. That is not her man. She gonna be crying for him or crying behind him in 6 months. And y'all really think this girl is doing it big, huh? Because she got money. Again, when people think money is their God, then it is what it is. So now look, mind you, she's pregnant again. She's over there doing the tour. People are saying that she's only doing this, she only got pregnant. Some people are saying that Cardi only got pregnant to sell the album. And I ain't gonna hold you. It's kind of giving that to me. It's kind of giving it to me because we know she sells albums when she's pregnant. She gets sympathy buys. I'm starting to understand Nicki more and more. Sympathy and payola. Sympathy and payola. Okay? So now the girls and all the drama is starting. Steffon Diggs getting paternity suits. All types of stuff is going on. And Cardi B has finally responded. Let's see what she has to say. Y'all get the likes up on the video. You know, she's just sitting there. She's going to turn just as pale as a ghost. I know the last baby took every single whatever melanin she had in her, because that baby is pretty dark. But see, this one here gonna take everything out of too. I hope it ain't the boy. The boys take the most. Look at Cardi responding to all of the drama with the baby mama suing him. This is Cardi's response. Let's hear how Cardi feel about her self-worth. Check it out.
Hello, Barbara. This is Shirley. Yeah, busy. Yeah, that's the baby dad, bitch. That's my baby dad too, girl. Well, what now? I don't fucking know. We'll figure it out, bitch. Hello, Barbara. This is Shirley. Yeah, busy.
Can I start by saying I hate that every reference she uses is a Black American reference. You know what bothers me the most about this pale horse y'all call Cardi B? The bitch want to be black whenever she want to go viral. She want to use all our black scene slangs and hello Barbara, this is Shirley. Bitch, you could never. But when Christmas time come around, you refuse to put on Luther or the goddamn Temptations. All you got planned is Feliz Navidad, them damn churn eating empanadas all year round. That's the part bothers me about her. Y'all don't even hold her accountable and make her be black for Christmas. But whenever she won't come on the internet and play black, here she go, hello, Barbara, this is Shirley. That's your baby father? Okay, that's my baby father too. Okay, now what? Okay, and y'all think that is cute. She has become a millionaire off of playing like she black. And ain't nothing black about her. She uses all of the things that you are familiar with to get you attracted, to keep you locked in. And all she doing is siphoning your energy and making buku money. Cardi B is a conquistador. Okay? And she's a dumb one at that. You made it all the way to the top to still do bald head, ratchet girl stuff. You surpass all odds. You beat all odds that most people coming out the boogie down Bronx won't get. You surpass 99.999% of the people in your circumstances. And you got all the way to the tippy top to do some bald head hoe shit. You stupid. You're dumb. You're nobody's role model. And you're going to be crying again. On here crying, bitching and moaning to us, cussing out Barty gang, and then they gonna be sitting there quiet, scared you gonna cuss them out again, screaming about how you overwhelmed and got PTSD, what else she got? Postpartum. She gonna be on here hollering, I got postpartum, PTSD, Offset knows that I'm insecure, and then this nigga just left me with a new baby, and I'm just by myself. Pop culture, creation, and couture ain't seen that in weeks. All she want to do is go live and pretend like she happy. And for everybody on the internet pretending like they happy, she attracting all of them. Everybody pretending in line is happy for Cardi. There's nobody with a common sense, a lick of common sense that can look at this situation and think that Cardi has won anything. And if you think that this is the life and this is not going to be bad for Cardi simply because she have money, because you worship money so much that you think it cures and it is the be all and end all, then have you not heard of the Menendez brothers? Have you not heard of all these really rich white kids who grow up and be either coked out, peeled out, drugged out, or they ended up popping their mama and their daddy upside the head? See, y'all keep mistaking clout, internet fame, and money for real life. She ain't even hardly dealing with the other three, in my opinion. And the reason I know that is because we see her more on live without the churn than not. So now here come baby number 4. The first 3 churn got the same daddy. The last baby got a different daddy. There's a disconnect right there between the kids. And I know I came from a household where we had 2 different daddies. And don't get me wrong, it wasn't a bad thing, but it could cause a little friction. My daddy versus your daddy. My daddy this, my daddy that. I'm telling you, I grew up in a household where we had different daddies. And this is all because Cardi won't sit down and heal and figure out why she went from a nigga in prison who was controlling her own love and hip hop to a nigga in the industry who mentally pulled her mental strings and he ain't even giving a damn about her. And instead of sitting down and healing with a little disrespectful, what do you call it? Low self-esteem, having tail self, instead of sitting down and sitting with herself and saying, what is wrong with me? I got all this money, I got all this fame, but I keep making the same mistakes. What does Cardi do? Go get the worst NFL player of all time. I'm talking about this nigga is the Wilt Chamberlain of NFL football. There's not a worse nigga in the NFL history than Steffon, hide your bitch, and your nigga Diggs. And all you people saw on the internet was a few little photos, a few little, maybe Cardi little twerking, and y'all really think Cardi found love. Mark my words, she gonna be on here crying and snotting like she always do. And I ain't gonna want to hear none of that shit. And when she cuss you out, Barty gang, because see, y'all gotta go find somebody to talk to. Because there's no way I would be a fan of somebody who cussed me out every time her nigga make her feel some type of way. But that's another mental issue y'all need to work on. And that's the Barty gang. But when she come on here and cuss y'all raggedy ass out because the people she really want to cuss out, she can't cuss out. Don't you say nothing. Oh, my bad. Y'all always get quiet. She blamed y'all for all her life woes anyway. But I hate that her advertisement isn't to the little Puerto Rican girl, the little Dominican girl. It's to black girls. It's black girls in her comments. Oh, Cardi, we know you doing good. What y'all wanted her to be mad? Y'all thought she was gonna be pressed. Cardi ain't gonna never be pressed. Bitch, she pressed every 30 days. Are you dumb? This bitch the most pressed celebrity I've ever seen. All Cardi did more crying than rapping her whole career. Cardi got more audio of her crashing out and crying than albums. Don't tell me, oh, y'all thought she was going to be pressed. She stay pressed. The bitch is a dry cleaning services. But y'all think this cute. And you wonder why your grandma had buku baby daddies. Your mama had buku baby daddies. You got buku baby daddies. And your daughter got buku baby daddies. It's a continuous loop. Sometimes instead of going right back into the same thing that got you messed up the first time, sit your duck ass down and sit with you. Figure out what's wrong. And stop parading and clapping for this. Because guess what? The little Dominican girl, the little Hispanic girl, the little Puerto Rican girl, they don't get this for content. This is for you, dummy. And you're going to continue in your loop, dummy. It just don't make sense. I just hate that we champion. She look a mess. She look a fool. She look a fool. I just couldn't believe. I couldn't get all the way up here and fumble this bag. Not this hard. I couldn't fumble this hard. Not this hard. No. You pregnant by a nigga who just had buku churn. Still having kids in the midst of you having them. Cardi like, you think Offset took her through there? Oh my God.
Yeah, that's the baby daddy, bitch. That's my baby daddy too, girl. Well, what now? I don't fucking know. We'll figure it out, bitch.
It's given. I know my life is nothing. I know I'm always going to be second to third to everything, but you know, it is what it is. So what do we do now? Where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? We're all losers. We're all sharing the same man. We're all going to keep getting pregnant. So now what? What do we do now, guys? Should we start like a harem? Should we do like, what should we do? Should we do sister wives type teas? Should we set up play dates? And honestly, in those situations, if anybody is in those situations, that is honestly the best thing to do. You might as well get along. Girl, let me tell you something. I thank God I ain't got buku churn and buku baby daddies. But if I did, I would try to be friends with all my baby daddy, baby mamas. Because guess what? It takes a village. Girl, can you watch Lil Brian right quick? Look, you could bring Lil Keisha. No, you could bring Brianna because the nigga named Brian. Now, I had Brian Jr. You had Brianna. Now, instead of us getting into it, it takes a village, okay? Now, when you need a few things, bring Brianna over here. But when I need a few things, let me drop LeBron off. You see what I'm saying? It actually would work out the best. I know it sounds asinine, but when you think about it, back in the day, especially in the country, them people used to do that all the time. Everybody knew that the person across the street was your grandmother's husband's mistress. Everybody knew that. Them people went on with life and raised them kids, and ain't nobody better eye. You didn't find out that Miss Ann was really your grandfather's mistress till you was 45. I think we should get back to that. You know what I'm saying? But no, she's gonna go through it. Why? She's gonna go through it because she really think that having these babies, and again, people are saying that she having these babies to sell these albums, and I'm inclined to believe the truth. I'm inclined to believe that because girl, I don't know. Let's hear from Cardi also. Cardi thanking her fans for Am I the Drama. Cardi said the fans have really showed up and showed out. I am the drama. I don't know what the numbers are doing. People were saying payola, but let's get into it, y'all. Get the likes up on the video.
I just want to say that what I'm most grateful about is how good people are receiving my music. Like I have seen so many beautiful compliments, and that means so much to me coming from you guys because like I put a lot of work in this album, and I've had like a lot of feelings during this album. So for you guys to be saying all these beautiful things about my album, like it's getting to the point that it's like I don't even know which song I should do a music video to next because you guys have been receiving it so well, and that shit means so much to me. And I want to say thank you so much. Like that shit really feels so good. Like the numbers, even if the numbers are doing amazing, but it's expected for the numbers to do good because it's such an anticipated album. But for people to say so many beautiful things about my art, like that shit means a lot, and I'm very very thankful. And I feel like I just want to say super grateful. So I'm just so grateful for you guys, and everybody's showing me so much love from fans to people that are making them fans to celebrities. So many beautiful people saying so many beautiful things about my music. I just want to say thank you guys so much. Like it really, really means a lot. This year I'm super grateful.
So that's Barty. Barty said thank you to the fans who was saying good things about the album. I ain't gonna say it was trash because I ain't heard a lick of it. Ain't looking to hear none of it. However, you got to keep in mind now. Put yourself in the mind for women, especially who've been pregnant. Put yourself in the mind of a woman who's pregnant. Think about the stress. I'm talking about physical. I'm talking about on your body. I'm talking about the things going through your head mentally. I'm talking about the emotions. Think about that. Now, y'all follow me right quick. Just think about being pregnant. For anybody who's ever been pregnant, you know exactly what I'm talking about. For people who've never been pregnant, I'm going to tell you what's going on in your just period with a woman when she's pregnant. And this is not limited to, but just a bit of. You're extremely tired all the time. Stressed mentally and physically. Your body feels like there's an ocean of things happening all simultaneously at one time. You can't even put your finger on what's going on. You just know something crazy and weird is forming and changing and happening to your whole body, not just your belly. This is just what a pregnant woman goes through. On top of that, you got what I say, stress. You got the physical stress going on with your body. Then on top of that, you have all these other mental issues that you might be going through because all those things trigger mental issues. That's just a woman with no kids, with nobody around, just her and herself. Now let's add in all these factors. She's got 3 other kids. Let's add in a more pertinent factor, not because it's more important, but because it's more on her priority list. She has to sell an album. We hadn't even gotten into the fact that she's married and her husband is actively gallivanting off to the world with his new women. And on top of that, she's pregnant by her new boyfriend. Put yourself pregnant in those situations and tell me if you really, truly believe. Put a 1 in the chat if you truly believe in your heart of hearts that Cardi is doing okay, and put a 2 in the chat if you truly believe in your heart of hearts that there probably is something going on behind the scenes. Because I'm going to tell you something right now. I'm strong. I'm extremely strong. But in those type of situations, it would literally feel like the walls are closing in on me. Maybe she's so busy, she doesn't have time to sit down and really live and sit in it with the album going here and there and all that stuff. Maybe. But you would be hard-pressed to not think that when Cardi get off these lives, the world is literally shattering for her. It's too much, especially on a pregnant woman, and you got 3 other babies to worry about. Come on, man. Let's really be clear. Let's be honest. You don't even have to say it to nobody else. If you're honest with yourself, you know she's going through it. And I hate that for her. I really wish that she wasn't. But these things that Cardi putting in her own place. Okay? This is what Cardi is putting up for her. Now, Joe Budden and her got into it. So apparently, Joe Budden had accused Cardi of not writing her lyrics. Now, let's really be clear. Everybody in their moan don't think Cardi write a lyric of hers. Okay, let's really be clear about this. Okay, girl. See, I think what's wrong with the internet in the world today is people just, nobody want to know the real truth. Everybody just want to know what each other's truth is. And that's a problem. Because if anybody thinks that Cardi is sitting down with a pen and pad like an actual artist and putting pen to paper and writing real hits, you a new age fool. Cardi can't even speak good English. How's she gonna write a good rap? See, I don't know if you guys understand what it is to be an artist. I am an artist. Poetry, music, art. I've done it all. Okay? I've written poems, I've written raps, and I've written R&B music. I've written it all. That is a gift and a talent that you have to have. And you cannot be successful if you do not speak correct English. Unless you like a Southern rap artist and you just doing some slurring on the beat. But for the most part, Cardi not having good diction in her day-to-day society tells me for a fact that Cardi cannot write these albums and these songs that she's writing. I'm not saying she don't have no input, but what I'm telling you is if Cardi can't speak in a decent, correct sentence, having a face-to-face, there's no possible way she's writing these songs. And for anybody who's an artist, for anybody who's a creator, you know that the reason that those are gifts and talents is because everybody can't do it. But y'all let the internet make y'all believe everybody can do everything. That's why Natalie Nunn got songs playing on the goddamn radio. Baddies in the patty, new classy in the zaddy, baddie, I-N. What should be saying? B-A-D-D-I. It sounds horrible. Y'all let the internet trick you to what you really already know. Cardi ain't wrote nothing. I'm not saying let me retract that. I don't believe Cardi wrote nothing. I'm not saying she ain't have no input on some stuff. Well, instead of saying this, let me say this. But writing, please. Please. It's not even up for debate. Okay, now, of course, Joe Budden does hip hop on his pod, and he started talking about ghostwriting because obviously, let me say this too. Cardi B had to go and shoot subliminals and make disses at all these rap girls because without that, none of you other rap girls' fan bases would buy it. So when Cardi dished JT, you know what that told JT fans? Go stream and see what she said. That brings her more attention. If she allegedly, maybe possibly diss Nicki, then guess what that's gonna do? All of the barbs are gonna want to go stream to hear what she said. Now, this is the difference between streaming and buying an album. See, that's why I don't that whole streaming thing, selling numbers and albums, I don't trust none of it. Because a stream and buying and purchasing an album are two completely different things. Because see, back in the day, you would have had to go in the store and buy the whole album to see what Cardi said. You wouldn't have been able to just log into your internet and stream just the part she said about. You see what I'm saying? And it still count toward a view. So Cardi went out and dissed all these other rap girls, saying all these other things to get all you other girls, not only to talk about it and make it go viral for her to get more sales, but also for you yourself to go over there and check it out. When the fact of the matter is, Cardi's music is subpar at best. She ain't writing none of that. I told y'all, the magic they sprinkled on her for that first album, they've already taken it back. Now it's on her. And it ain't gonna hit like that. I don't give a damn about the visuals. I don't care about the music videos. We won't be talking about Cardi album in about 3 weeks to a month. Gone with the wind it will be. Now, Joe Budden talks about her dissing JT, and he drops receipts saying that she had a great ghostwriter for the JT diss. And now Cardi responds and says she a natural roaster and she did it herself. Let me say something. First of all, we're going to hear audio from Cardi. But before we get into that, we're going to listen to Joe Budden and what he have to say. Joe Budden is a rapper. Rather you feel like he a failed rapper, rather you feel like he did well and out of his career, Joe Budden is a writer, a rapper. certain stuff, we could just smell it. We don't even have to smell it. We can see it on you. It sticks out like a sore thumb. When we hear it you can hear it in your voice if you that in tune with your artistry. Girl, Joe Budden knows exactly what he's talking about when he said, child, you had to have a ghostwriter. Because I said it, and I ain't even heard it. But let's get into it. It says, Cardi B is dropping receipts after Joe Budden suggests that she had a ghostwriter, a great ghostwriter to pen the lyrics to her JT diss track, Magnet. On Friday, September 19, Cardi B dropped her long-awaited and highly anticipated sophomore album, Am I the Drama? And can I say this too? I miss the days when artists had beef. Well, artists did beef tracks because they really had beef. And I'm not saying that Cardi and JT really don't have no beef, but girl, why now? It's giving contrived. It's giving, what can I do to go viral? What can I do to make the girls come and see? That's what it's giving. Because reaching out and trying to reach back to diss JT, I thought you was at the top of your game. Why are you dissing JT? But she did that. You know why she did it. Goes on to say, on the project, she not only dissed rapper Bia on the song Pretty and Pretty, but Big Barty from the Bronx also dragged City Girls alum JT on Magnet. On the second verse, Cardi sent shot after shot aimed at the Miami rapper, taken to his podcast to react to this new album. And this is rapper turned podcaster Joe Budden seemingly suggests that Cardi had help coming up with her spicy lyrics. However, on Saturday, September 20th, Cardi B clapped back at the claims and dropped receipts proving she penned her own rhymes. Cardi B posted a video of her filming another phone, playing a video of her in real time, thinking of lyrics and rapping them on video to save and later record in the studio. Girl, wait till you hear. It says the date of the video show, July 19, 2024 at 12:46 a.m. Social media users quickly noted that this was the same date that JT dropped her City Cinderella mixtape on which she appeared to diss Cardi. Cardi clapped back and said, so now let's get into, before we get into what Cardi clapped back and said, let's get into what Joe said originally. Now, this is Joe on his podcast. Hold on, let me go back. I don't want to play the music too much. I don't want to play the... And can I say this too? I think the biggest problem with Cardi and her music is Cardi can't ride the beat. I think you got to have it. It's something in you. Like, y'all know what I mean? When I put a 3 in the chat, if you know what I mean when I say Cardi don't ride the beat. Like, for instance, the beat that Cardi doing this song on is fire. And I feel like she should have been like, hey, Nas bitch, son Nas bitch, da 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 da. But she on the hey, Nas bitch. Like, it's almost like she can't catch it. It's like it's right there. It's right in her grips, but she can't catch it. You see what I'm saying? She don't know how to ride the beat. I think that's a big problem too, why it sounds off when she rap. Hold on.
On the net, kick your friend while she
Down ass bitch. That's hard. That's hard. That's hard. But I don't like that.
So
I still feel like Carisha started with JT. Carisha got with her fucking her rich nigga.
Just calling me and they keep saying, let's get at it, baby. Let's talk about it.
You just rewrite history, but this is hard. It don't even matter what the truth is.
yeah. Right.
That line is gonna go.
This record gonna go.
You a brown ass bitch, back door hoe, ain't
I can't play the music.
ass since birth. Baby ass.
Right up here.
Damn.
This,
No.
I
Yeah,
think
she said
there
she-
may be something to that.
No.
I don't want to be a messy bitch, so I ain't getting into it. But the line itself,
Hard.
whoever is writing these lines,
Party wrote a lot of it. I'm not sure about. Let me get the credits is right here. I'm gonna look that hard.
he is smoking
He's
this
on.
shit.
He's on here. Yeah, Torre.
Yeah,
I think
he-
wrote some as well. Shops Torre.
Your mother didn't want you. Brenda got a baby ass bitch. See, I think she did that
And
right.
can I say this? Brenda got a baby ass bitch. You know good and fucking well that didn't come from no Cardi. And I don't care how long she been in New York. Brenda's got a baby ass bitch. That did not come from Cardi. A black man said that. Not even a black woman. That comes from the mind of a black man. Brenda's got a baby ass bitch. Black women don't even attach to Brenda's got a baby. Mentally, emotionally, we sympathize with the Brenda's got a baby character, but we don't connect to Brenda's got a baby. That's a black man said that. Brenda's got a baby ass bitch. A black man said that. Not even a black woman. Cardi did not, I don't care what nobody say. Cardi did not fully write that. I don't care what nobody say. Brenda's got, come on now. This girl can hardly talk. You think she came up with Brenda's got a baby ass bitch? I need y'all to start thinking. This doesn't even make sense. Cardi full of crap, bro. Cardi is full of crap. Cardi did not write that.
Right up here.
Damn.
I think there may be something to that.
No.
I don't want to be a messy bitch, so I ain't getting into it. But the line itself, you can't play with these Bronx bitches, yo.
Yeah. At all. Or party.
Don't play with Party. It ain't got nothing to do with the Bronx girls. Shout out to the Bronx girls. What they meant to say was you can't play with Party. Is Party from the Bronx? Because I know he wrote that.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
Let me say this. Listen. Come on, man. Come on, man. Even if you're not in tune with art, think about it. Use your common sense. Cardi could barely talk. Think about any of Cardi B's lives. Think about any time she went on Twitter Spaces and went live. Cardi could barely talk. Y'all really, truly believe in your real brain that Cardi writing all this stuff? That part, T. Nicole said, I don't even think she know the meaning behind the Brenda's got a baby bar. She don't. I know she don't. I wish somebody would have had her on the interview and asked her on the spot. Ask Cardi, what does it mean Brenda's got a baby ass bitch? Ask her. Because if she knew what it mean, a woman wouldn't tell that to another woman. Think about it. Get me up here. Use your common sense. As women, we understand that the character Brenda from Brenda's Got a Baby was either raped or molested. Either way, she was a young little bitty girl who was ended up with a baby and had to throw her baby away because she didn't know what to do. Brenda was a little bitty girl. Women is not going to use that against other women. We're not, because that's too, and I'm not going to say most, I'm not going to say all women. Some women will if they're trying to cut you deep. But what I'm saying is when we talking about dragging another woman or, trying to get a dig, we're not going to say Brenda's got a baby ass bitch because in our mind, there are a lot of Brenda's got a baby ass bitches listening to the, come on, man. Think about it. Think. Cardi did not write none of that. Cardi did not write that. Cardi did not. I wish somebody would ask her on the spot. What does the bar mean when you say Brenda's got a baby ass bitch? And I don't want her to just say what the song means. I would, if Cardi really wrote that, she would be able to explain that bar so elegantly. It wouldn't be, because Tupac, he had the Brenda's got a baby. You remember the video? Yeah, I got it from that. No. We want to know what was going through your head. What is the double entendre? What's the meaning behind Brenda's got a baby ass bitch? She wouldn't be able to tell you. Cardi ain't writing none of that. And I'm about to prove it to you. Look. I'm about to prove it to you. Look at Cardi trying to prove she wrote the song.
And started acting.
Look.
Bitch, Brenda, baby ass bitch, run away, dirty foot ass bitch, backdooring ass bitch, hit on your friend ass bitch, see her going through it. You see her going through it in life and put her on blast on social media ass bitch. You a hating ass bitch.
Cardi sound like she's trying to catch the cadence. It seems like she has the words. She's trying to catch the cadence. Cardi, women. You sound like you're reading the words. You trying to catch the cadence, fat. I'm an artist. You can't tell me. Well, I'm not an artist no more, but I used to do art. Girl, you can't tell me. You sound like you reading the words and you trying to catch the cadence. Y'all, listen to her. Listen.
Ungrateful ass bitch. Bitch, Brenda, baby ass bitch, run away, dirty foot ass bitch, backdooring ass bitch, hit on your friend ass bitch, see her going through it. you see her going through it in life and put her on blast on social media ass bitch, you a hating ass bitch, ungrateful ass bitch.
Anybody who knows anything about writing knows that you wouldn't write that and not be able to put it in the cadence. You just wouldn't. If you created that in your own brain, let me tell you how creators work. And I can't tell you how all creators work. I'm gonna tell you how my brain works. I get the cadence in my brain first before I put before the words go to the cadence. The cadence is already in my brain. I don't need to dirty food ass bitch. Oh, the social media ass bitch. I don't need to do that because it's mine. I made it up. I created it. I have the cadence already in my head. At this point in time, I'm trying to make sure I keep the cadence up with the words that I wrote. So I'm on here, social media ass bitch, old hating ass bitch, run around town with your face ass bitch, changing face ass bitch, mental taste ass bitch, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. That's when you write it. Cardi sound like she got the words. Party said, here go Cardi. Hey, here go the words. Go home and practice. Matter of fact, Cardi, record it so I know you practice. Last time you told me you practiced, you got on stage and you embarrassed us. Go home, here go the words, practice, and record it and send it to me, and I'm going to send it to the label so we know you ain't playing it. Here go Cardi.
Bitch, bring the baby ass bitch, run away, dirty foot ass bitch. Backdooring ass bitch, hit on your friend ass bitch. See her going through it. You see her going through it in life and put her on blast on social media ass bitch. You a hating ass bitch, ungrateful ass bitch. Bitch, bring the baby ass bitch, run away, dirty foot ass bitch. Backdooring ass bitch, hit on your friend ass bitch. See her going through it. You see her going through it in life and put her on blast on social media ass bitch. You a hating ass bitch, ungrateful ass bitch.
One more time.
Bitch, bring the baby ass bitch, run away, dirty foot ass bitch. Backdooring ass bitch, hit on your friend ass bitch. See her going through it. You see her going through it in life and put her on blast on social media ass bitch. You a hating ass bitch, ungrateful ass bitch. Bitch, bring the baby ass bitch, run away.
Cardi said she wrote it, and y'all is hating. And for all the haters who want to hate on Cardi, she said she wrote it. Run away ass bitch, dirty foot ass bitch. Girl, Party told you I wrote them lyrics, and every time you come in this studio, you in here playing. And I'm tired of playing with you. I don't have all this time to label on my ass when it went over budget for this studio. And every time I send you home with the lyrics, what do? Go on Twitter and go on X Spaces and curse everybody out. You supposed to be at home practicing your lines. But instead of that, what are you doing in your spare time, Cardi? On the internet, dragging Offset, going back and forth with baby mamas and Steffon Diggs when you are supposed to be practicing. So from this day forward, the label told me that from now on, not only will you practice, you will prove that you practice at least 3 hours a day, and you must record all 3 hours. I am going to give you the lyrics, and you will have those lyrics and cadence down pat when you come back into the doggone studio, because the label say they will not be continuing to give you all this time and money because you digging in the budget.
Run away, dirty foot ass bitch. Backdooring ass bitch, hit on your friend ass bitch. See her going through it. You see her going through it in life and put her on blast on social media ass bitch. You a hating ass bitch, ungrateful ass bitch.
And that was a piece that Cardi sent. But you know, at the end of the day, Cardi, you look a mess. Girl, millionaire, billionaire, trillionaire, it don't matter. Cardi looks a fool. She looks a fool. And Joe knows. Joe is an artist. Whether you like his music or not, Joe is an artist. He know good and well that heifer ain't write that damn song. Again, until she can explain what the Brenda's got a baby line mean, then I don't believe it. And plus, even if she explained it, I still don't believe it. Cardi, you look a mess. Cardi is the most famous idiot I've ever seen. As a matter of fact. Yeah. She's the most famous idiot I've ever seen, but congrats on the new baby. Hopefully Steffon steps up but we see he got churn running around all over the place. So you will be crying here soon. Meet me over here at the dollhouse when she get the crying, because we gonna come over here and Joe's. You feel what I'm saying? But Cardi, you look a mess. And I don't care how much money you got. Only broke people think that you winning. Period, poo. Let's move on. Y'all get the likes up on the video. You know, did y'all see that? Did y'all see the Puerto Rican princess? She was doing an interview, and basically they asked her about Rashida and Kirk's, no, not Rashida and Yandy Luther the King drama. Let me start by saying this. And she said they need to retire. Can I give my 2 cents on Yandy Luther the King and what's the other one? Rashida. 3 earrings. No, not 3 earrings. Put it on them, make them want to marry me. Huh. Let me say this. Both of them hoes is old and tired. Let me tell you something. Yandy and Rashida was popping in the 90s and the early 2000s. When Juvenile wanted to back it up for the 99 and the 2000s, Yandy and Rashida was in their 20s, okay? Now, this is the problem, because I'm not shaming the fact that they old, because I'm old too. I think the problem is they still think they have what they never had. See, it's one thing to say I still got it. That implies that at one time I had it, rather be I'm beautiful or I'm still fine. Like, as a matter of fact, I went to a restaurant yesterday and they had this elder lady. It was a group of elder ladies. You could tell they was on their trip. And they had this one lady, this one elderly lady, and that lady had on her a top that came across with a split all the way up, so you could see her. You okay? And you could tell on that lady's face, she felt like I still got it. I felt it in her aura. And you know what? I was looking at her like, and do. See, that's when you can say, you know what? I had it and I still got it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still got it. But there's nothing for Rashida. And what's the other girl name? Nothing for Rashida and Yandy to say they still have. Because let's really be clear. Literally nobody tuned into any of these shows for Yandy or Rashida. Rather it be Atlanta or New York. When we tuned into New York, we wanted to see who Chrissy was about to bop. We wanted to see if Kimbella was able to survive the dragging that Chrissy gave her and stomped out. We even wanted to see Erica and her bad breath go from cooch to bean. It was a lot. We went to Love and Hip Hop New York to see. But Yandy Luther the King and Collateral is not top of the 3. Not even top 5. I will even say I'd rather see Rich and what's the other boy name? The one I seen when I was just in New York. He cute in real life too. Peter Guns. I would have rather seen Peter, Amina, and what's the other girl name? I'd rather see their storyline. Matter of fact, they could have everybody could have had a spinoff except Yandy Mandela. Every other storyline in Love and Hip Hop New York could have had a spinoff except Yandy Mandela and Collateral. So the fact that Yandy is really thinking that she's the queen of anything, it's really baffling me, and it's unsettling my spirit. You know what I'm saying? And then let's get on 3 earrings and put it on to make them want to marry me. For Yandy to get on, not Yandy, for Rashida to get on here and say, you know who the queen of love and hip hop is? I think we start to confuse longevity for real truth. Rashida, just because you still on don't mean that you the king and queen of anything. That just means you haven't evolved. That just means the place you was 20 years ago, whenever you started, is the same place you at. All the other people have gone on to do other things, rather it be making more money or not. They've gone on. Their life has evolved. Rashida and Kirk are literally doing the same thing they did when they first came on the show. And then Rashida, put it on them, make them want to marry me. In her brain, wherever it is, she really think that they're the king and queen of anything. Rashida, everybody was anything. Matter of fact, your whole cast could have had a storyline, and we would have watched a spinoff, except with you and what's your husband? 3 earrings. As a matter of fact, Yandy and Rashida mirror each other a lot. They are the same people on different franchise. I would have rather watched Lil Scrappy and his storyline with Erica and all his baby mamas and all his girlfriends. I would see that on the spinoff. I would rather see who else? I would have rather see No Neck, Benzino, when he was on there popping it hard. I would have rather seen the spinoff with him and what's that little light-skinned girl he was married to? I would have rather see that. I would have rather seen what's the other boy? Y'all know it's so many other people, especially with Jocelyn and Stevie J. They could have had a spinoff that lasted for decades. Okay. The point I'm making is this: Rashida and Yandy are both tired, and they both are in the same situation because they need love and hip hop. Y'all saw what happened to the last security guards when Candy got fired. But when Candy left Love and Hip Hop, OLG went down the tubes. You got to understand, these shows keep these people's livelihoods alive. But I don't want any of these women to think that because you've been here the longest, that means you're the king and queen of anything. Because if we're really talking, y'all are the least favorite on on each franchise. Yandy and Mendices is the least favorite on Love and Hip Hop New York. And Rashida in Collateral, not Collateral, Rashida and Three Earrings are the least favorite couple. And I'm not saying that they bad. I'm just saying if you ranking them, they at the bottom of the bottom. Like, it doesn't make sense. So now, here we go. So now, they asked Jocelyn what she thinks about the feud. And I'm with Jocelyn Hernandez. They both need to retire because they tired. Let's get into Jocelyn, the Puerto Rican princess. Now, if you want to know what leveling up and what making the best out of a messed up opportunity is, Jocelyn is that girl. Jocelyn should be respected business-wise more than any other reality TV star ever. And let me tell you why. Not because she's the greatest, because Jocelyn took them lemons that Love and Hip Hop threw at her and literally created a franchise that's going to grow on. And her child, unfortunately, given the nature of the content, but either way, she has something that she can build off generationally. Everybody else just kind of like off to the wind. So when you think about how you're supposed to go into something and then level up, Jocelyn is the girl. She's the girl. Okay? I'm not saying that everybody else didn't do it, but I'm saying she's one to look up to business-wise. Now, when Jocelyn says that she think they both should retire, I agree because they both tired. Check it out. Y'all like the video.
I cannot believe that I am witnessing Rashida.
Oh, God.
And
Yandy.
Because I commented on something I saw earlier.
Rashida, they say they were like the king and queen or something like that.
No. That they could have that. Big queen and queen of the chicken spot hoe. I don't care. No, that's not what it is. That's not what it is. No, that they're going back and forth at each other that way in the sense of like, we're two grown women and we're sitting up here disrespecting us because we got two dolls out the leech.
And they were good friends. That's
facts. At least one thing I'll give Jocelyn, she never tried to make excuses for Stevie. And when he wasn't shit, she'll say it. Jocelyn ain't never been in front of no other woman and act like Stevie ain't did what they said he did. As a matter of fact, Jocelyn might fight the girl and turn around and swing on Stevie because whatever they say he did, she know good and damn well he did. But that's why it makes sense when she said they both got two dogs off the leash. Like, what we arguing about? Like, seriously, what are we arguing about, though? Both of y'all married to trash-ass niggas, and both of y'all some whack coochie-having girls. What is there to fight about? There's literally nothing to fight about. Make it make sense. Y'all, instead of fighting each other, y'all need to be figuring out how to level up past them niggas and past Love and Hip Hop.
That's the whole thing. That's really crazy.
The fact that it has come to this. It's just like,
I don't know.
it's so
I just heard them arguing.
to
I was
witness.
thrown by it. I'm like, wasn't they cool?
Yeah, I'm really like, you know what I want? I want Rashida to retire from Love and Hip Hop.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I want Rashida to retire from Love and Hip Hop, and I also want Yandy to retire from Love and Hip Hop.
They both have been on from like the beginning.
You know what? They can actually come get me to produce a nice, clean show with young, fresh meat that are entertaining.
No,
and
for
different
real.
things. Because it's like, come on, you. It's like it's time for elevation. You can't keep being the same dead dog.
Shout out to Jocelyn. Jocelyn trying to pitch a show. Jocelyn telling VH1, well, girl, look, Get them old hags off of Love and Hip Hop. Let's do something new and fresh. You see what happened to the last security guards? The Baddies franchise is eaten. And I'm over here on Zeus. So I have Zeus Cloud coming with me. So VH1, drop these old hags. We over it. Let's get some new girls in here. We can get it under whatever guise or whatever rules it need to be. And let's move on. That's what I'm getting from Jocelyn. And honestly, I admire the hell out of her for that. I admire. Now that, you want to hear leveling up? That is how you go back to your job that employed you and say, I want to be your business partner. Think about that. Let's say you get fired from a Fortune 500 company right now. And then 10, 20, 30 years later, you come back to that same Fortune 500 company and say, instead of me wanting my job back, I want to sit down at the table so we can do business together. Talk about a boss. Talk about leveling up. Man, watch out. Jocelyn doing her big one. Business-wise, man.
I cannot believe.
Let me tell y'all something. Jocelyn's absolutely right. Rashida and Yandy need to retire. It's over with. Hang it up, flash screen. It's over with. Okay? And mind you, Love and Hip Hop New York came out in 2011. We in 2025. Yandy has been yodeling on Love and Hip Hop for 14 years. Go lay down, Yandy Luther the King. Please go lay down. It is a wrap. Rashida, you've been tired and had bags on your eyes since 2015. You go lay down. Please. I'm tired of you and them shawls on every other scene anyway, walking through your house like an old ass woman, looking like your coochie dry as the Sahara Desert. No wonder 3 earrings slide that Adam's apple across every cooch and back of the knee he see. Rashida and Yandy, go lay down. And let me say this to you, Yandy. You a Pisces, so I know you're nasty. Because I'm a Pisces. Let me say this like I said. Yandy, you a Pisces, so I know you're nasty. And I know you was in that hotel doing real nasty, gutter, funky, nasty, dirty, low-down stuff with that man. I know it. I know us. I know what you was in there doing. You ain't got to tell me. You can lie to everybody else. I know you was in there doing all type of fantasies and things you ain't had no business. But Yandy, collateral never loved you neither. Okay, let's just call it square, and let's just move on. Yandy, collateral never loved you. Rashida Kirk, no, his Adam's apple never loved you. Let's all call it quits and go on about our business. But I agree, you know what I'm saying, with Jocelyn. Yeah, go ahead on, sit down. Go lay down, y'all. Go lay down. Both of y'all go lay down. How it be when your mama, when they're in there arguing and all that stuff? Remember when you was young and y'all in there fighting and cutting up and your mama screamed from the other side of the house? Both of y'all lay y'all ass down. That's how I feel. Both of y'all lay y'all ass down. How about that? Because both of y'all tired and through. Now let's get into, speaking of tired and through, Tokyo Toni. Tokyo Drift. Here come Toke. You know, Tokyo just be needing to go viral. Tokyo Toni had a few words that she wanted to get off her chest about Khloe Kardashian. You know, the one who's been raising her grandchild. Can we talk? Can we talk? Are we going to talk today, tomorrow? Like, Khloe raised that little girl from a little bitty baby. When China had Lil Dream and she was still going back and forth playing with the Kardashians, Rob big fat ass went pick Dream up and bought that baby to his sister. Khloe done damn near raised Dream. How you gonna come over here from the other side talking about you don't appreciate this, that, and the third? Khloe raised that child. That's Khloe, little girl. Khloe in China, Black China, is probably co-parents. And y'all know I ain't lying. Y'all have had situations like that where you in a situation where you got a kid with a man, but the team or whoever he have around him is more efficient than him. And so where you sit down and start thinking, well, shit, instead of this nigga being my baby daddy, even if it's his sister or cousin, so-and-so is my baby daddy. That's the person I co-parent with. As a matter of fact, it happened to me. When I had my daughter At 19, especially young, my baby daddy ain't want to help me with nothing. I used to say all the time, my mama is my baby daddy. I co-parented with my mother, actually throughout my childhood. And it was only because my mama took on the role and responsibility that the nigga should have. In this situation, how dare you, Tokyo Toni? Khloe has raised Dream. Without Khloe, who knows what Black China would have been doing? You don't get to come on here and feel like you can say what you want to say and Dream don't even like you. Dream don't even like you, Tokyo. You trying to go viral? I'm pretty positive if Dream seen this video, her top lip probably started quivering like. Dream don't even like you. And that's a bad thing within itself. But here she go, having a problem with Khloe. She says Tokyo Toni goes off on Khloe Kardashian for clout chasing due to her allegedly using Dream to sell her popcorn. Why do you have my granddaughter dancing on the table around all these traffickers? Do that with yours. Let me say this. This is a gaslighting situation, Tokyo Toni, because the fact of the matter is everybody in their mom with any common sense knew that the Kardashians allegedly have some stuff going on. Hell, Kanye came out here and told us how many times that he didn't want Kim raising his churn because they be trafficking. You already know what it is. You know what it is. Why is you on the internet talking about you got my grandbaby on the trafficking? Don't have my baby. If they was trafficking in there, God forbid. But if they was and your grandchild was there, what you gonna do? You can't do nothing. Your grandchild don't even like you. And by the way, and this is no big ups to Khloe, but Khloe don't need Dream to sell her popcorn. Trust and believe. Khloe do not need Dream to sell her popcorn. And if we being honest with each other, and this is not to put kids up against each other, Dream isn't even the most popular Kardashian. Don't let that go over your head, Tokyo. But anyway, Tokyo has some words for Khloe. She said, don't use her grandbaby child. Oh, Lord. Let's get into what Tokyo had to say.
Stop clout chasing. Yeah. Real talk. Why do you have my granddaughter dancing on the table? Why is my granddaughter in panties knowing all these girls and house and shit going on? Why, Khloe? Do that with yours, unfortunately. I don't like it. To promote some mother popcorn.
But this is my thing. If it was really about that, Tokyo would have called Khloe personally. But it's not about that. The only person clout chasing here is Tokyo. Let's really be honest. You using this lady who used her niece in her promotion, which as an aunt, especially one if I raised my niece, and you the grandmother been gallivanting all over the town acting like you ain't got no grandchildren, girl, I would tell over between Tokyo Toni Gap, girl, if you don't get out my face when I'm raising your grandchild, girl, if you don't get out my face, like, yeah, she in a commercial and what you gonna do? You can't take her. You can't take care of her. I've been raising her. Dream is really Khloe La Girl. Didn't remember what's her boyfriend name? The little weird tall looking nigga who looked like he soft as a box of tissue. They even talked about how they look at Dream and call Dream their child. Tokyo, you out of pocket. You the only one clout chasing and you using Dream to do it. You trying to go viral. Khloe don't need Dream to sell that popcorn. Any one of Kim's kids, and this is no shade, not to put kids against kids, like I said, but there are levels and tiers to the popularity of the Kardashian grandkids, that generation of Kardashians. Kim's children, either one, I don't give a damn if it's Saint, the one that don't say nothing. Any one of those kids outdo popularity as it pertains to any of these other kids. Then you got to put Kylie children in there. Then you got to put not Courtney kids in there. Hell, then you gotta put Khloe kids in there. and then comes Dream. Now, this is no shade to Dream because they are all Kardashian. As a matter of fact, Dream is the only Kardashian out of all of them. However, if it was about clout and she needing to use them for this doggone for this commercial, I'm pretty positive she could have got North. Or the little girl who looked just like Kim, the one with the Kim face. What's the little girl name? What's Kim? North, South, East, and West. She could have got South. She could have got South to come over there, the little cute one, the one who looked just like Kim. What's South name, y'all? Drop it in the chat. It was so many children she could have picked from. Chicago, that's her name. South. What I call the South? Well, we gonna call her West since her name's Chicago. We gonna call her West. Yeah, she could have got Chicago. Them people don't be neat. Girl, Tokyo, please.
You so corny. You so corny. And luckily, I'm not in LA, so my proper place, honestly, is where I am. And as a grandmother, because not all grandmothers are grandmothers. Chloe, stop cloud chasing.
Tokyo Brett looked like it smelled like old Black and Miles. It looked like when you get close up on Tokyo, her breath smell like old cigarettes and Black and Miles. Like, you know how you ever talk to somebody who smoked Black and Miles and they keep talking, but the smoke ain't gone yet, so you can still steal a little smoke. Tokyo sitting in that car like she talking, they still got smoke coming out her mouth. You know, as a kid, I used to think that was fascinating. When I used to watch my grandma and her sister smoke cigarettes, I always used to wonder how fascinated it was to see how they would blow out the smoke. But then they'll keep talking and more smoke will come out. Boy, them cool filter keys was tearing my grandma and her sisters up. Do you hear me? It looked like that's what Tokyo... That's what it looked like. Tokyo still got some smoke on her breath. Looked like right before she went live, she blew it out. But then look, she hurried up, went live. Oh, it's going live. Yeah, and then she started talking and more smoke kept coming. Anyway, Tokyo, shut your ugly ass up. You ain't no grandmother. You wasn't even a mother. How you gonna get on here talking about what a grandmother do? Tokyo, please. Girl, China don't even like you. Stop getting on here playing with Khloe and her children. Dream is Khloe's child. You don't have no rights or no say. Because if you did, you would have called Khloe personally and said, Khloe, I don't appreciate you having my grandbaby on no trafficking video. But you can't do that because you probably don't have no number to get to Khloe. Because hell, you probably don't have no way to get the Dream. Tokyo, get off these people internet. Leave these people alone. You want to go viral? Go feed some more homeless people and cuss them out or something. You know she loved doing that. Tokyo love feeding homeless people and cussing them out at the same time. She goes viral for that. And y'all think that's cute. That's what she could do. But don't get on here talking about as a grandmother. A grandmother? Ma'am, you wasn't even a mother. Hello? Is this thing on? A grandmother? Girl, could you imagine Dream? Listen, you think Black China gave her the blues. Why you think Angela is trying to right her wrongs with Dream? Dream gonna be Tokyo Tony's two bitch hands. You think Black China told Tokyo Toni how she feel? Wait till Dream get about 16, 17. Well, she rich. 14, 15. See, in the regular black neighborhood or in the regular black family, you got to say over 18. But they rich. They kids get to do anything. About 14, 15. Dream gonna tell this lady a new one. Do you hear me? And listen, she not gonna be able to act like some things are lies because Dream is gonna have the internet to refer to for every single thing. She gonna look at the way that you dealt with her mama. She gonna look at the way that her mama tried to love on you and support you, and still it wasn't enough. She gonna look at all of the things you did on the internet. Dream gonna tell Tokyo ass up. Watch. Listen, Angela is breaking generational curses. That's why Angela over there in the kitchen baking cakes with Dream. See, Angela is trying to hide. And not hide. Angela said, baby, I do not want to have the same relationship. And I love that for her. But she said, I do not want to have the same relationship with my daughter that I had with my mama. And Angela is righting that wrong. Shout out to Angela. We all need to be breaking them generational curses. But baby, Dream gonna tell Tokyo up. Watch. And then this is the worst part. Tokyo gonna be old now. She gonna be old later on. So she gonna be a little wrinkly. And when Dream tell her up, y'all gonna be like, oh my God, Dream is so disrespectful. She been like that. She been her mouth. And it's gonna be me too. Because I'm gonna be able to say, her mouth been like that since she was a little girl. It's gonna be me too. But then on the flip side, I'm gonna be the only one honest to say, but she had it coming. I'm gonna be the only content creator that not only say Dream was wrong and disrespectful, I'm gonna be also the one to say, and Tokyo had it coming. You get it? Child, let's move on. Baby, Tok, it ain't gonna look good for you, Fefe. Y'all get the likes up on the video. Speaking of Angela's, I saw Angela Simmons. I don't know if this was Yo Gotti birthday. Shout out to Angela Simmons. She looks beautiful. Very beautiful girl. Very beautiful girl. Fine. Like regular fine. Like no BBL fine. Like real life fine. Beautiful girl. But when I seen her dancing on this table, I said, I know her in the bed is trash. Ooh, I know her sex is horrible. Trash even. Oh, just look. Oh, poor Toni. Oh, girl. Just beautiful for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Just pull your Gotti. No wonder he be cheating. You know what I'm saying? Like, Angela, girl, God gave you the body. He ain't give you the swag, girl. Just stand there and be cute. You ain't got to do all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really don't. Listen, with Angela and the way her body and her face set up, Angela don't have to do none of the things that she does. I don't understand why she does it. Girl, if I had Angela's body, bitch, please. Bitch, you, every time you see me, bitch, it'll be a mannequin challenge. Bitch would never catch me swimming and riding and bitch, for what? Bitch, I am a work of art. Every time you see me, it'll be a mannequin challenge. Now, she on here on top of these people's table, and I said, no wonder your guy to keep him a little something on the side. Poor little thing. You know what I'm saying? And to the women out here, if you've ever been guilty of looking like this, you might be the reason why that nigga cheated. Because I'm not a man. I ain't never been one. But if Angela was my old lady and I see her on top of the doggone thing like that, I'd be thinking about who I'm going to cheat with in the moment. I ain't even going to lie. Angela looks so bad and so good at the same time. I hate this for her. Angela Simmons is the first person who could look so bad and look so good at the same time. I hate it. I hate it. I didn't think you could do that. She looks so good, but she looks so bad all together. This is big. Get off of here. Girl, Angela, please. Girl, Angela. Where is your daddy? Where is Rev Run? Where Rev? You know, I blame Rev. You know why? Because he wanted to play Rev on the TV, and he wanted to play Rev at the album, please. He didn't want to play daddy. Now look at Angela. Now look at Rev. Now look at your daughter. Look at her. Hold your face up. Let them see it. Look at her. But you know, they say all the pastor's children be nasty, freak, dog holes, allegedly. Now, if you a pastor's child and you are not a nasty, freak, dog hole, I'm sorry. I did not mean this to you. Because I didn't say it. This is what they said, okay? I didn't say it. This is what they said, because I'm not a preacher's child. They said, back in the day, they said the preacher's churn was the most nastiest. Ooh, they say running trains, all type of shit. Now, I'm not saying that's what was going on with her. I'm just saying this is right up the alley from what I had heard. You know what I'm saying? Woo, Lord. Shout out to the preacher's churn if y'all in here. Yeah, I know it might be a tough pill to swallow. You ain't got to say nothing. Don't out yourself. Don't out yourself, Ed. Don't come on here and say I'm a preacher's child, but I ain't like that. Because if the people in the comments like me, because I'm a preacher's child and I ain't like that. Shit. Look, don't come on here and out yourself acting like you gonna say you different. Because if you like me, soon as I see somebody say, "Oh, I was raised by a preacher," and I would have never, I'm like, This how they be, y'all. Look. Oh, because one thing about it, boo. Yeah, you know you right. Because I'm a preacher's child. I grew up in a preacher's family, in a preacher household. And you know, I've seen it a lot, but it never was me. I be like, for real, girl. But in my head, I be like,
it's survival. I get somebody lied. Smells like somebody lied.
It was all a lie. Guys, it was all a lie. She lied.
and look, this is a judgment-free zone. We have all, at least most of us, have had our horror stage, okay? So this, and if you haven't had one, go find you one, okay? It's gonna make you feel better later on. It's no judgment. It's just that we know the secret, you know, and it's out. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to. It's out. We already know y'all hoes. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I know hoes that ain't never been to church. So ain't nothing wrong with that. Let's move on. Lord, let's go get Finesse 2tymes. Lord, Finesse 2tymes and his baby mama Shugga done went to jail. Now, last time we heard from Shugga, well, we didn't hear from Shugga, but the last time we heard from Finesse 2tymes, or we heard about Finesse 2tymes and Shugga, Finesse sister old lady had came out and said that Shugga got black eyes. She said that, no, wait, who is it? So Finesse's sister-in-law came out and said that Finesse around there whooping everybody ass. She said Shugga got black eyes and even the baby got a black eye. I said, what? The baby? She said Finesse 2tymes giving out 3 black eyes to everybody in the house. And I said, what? Not the baby. Now, I gave Shugga 24 hours to produce the baby. Because if not, we was putting him on the junior list. Oh, yes, we do have a junior watch list. See, I'm going to create a new foundation called Say Junior. And it's not about just our junior. It's about all the juniors of the world, okay? And what I was going to do was in 24 hours, if Shugga didn't produce this baby to show us that the baby ain't had no black eyes, I was putting this baby on the Say Junior list. However, right after I gave Shugga the 24, the police came and took her down for 10. I don't know what happened. All I know is Shugga and Finesse 2tymes went to jail, and we still ain't seen the baby. Now, time is gone. The eyes, the black eyes probably done gone, so we probably won't know if the baby really had black eyes. Shugga and them just got out of jail, okay? However, let this be a notice to everybody out there. Y'all want to come on this here internet and play with these children in front of us and act like we just gonna act like it's nothing? Hashtag Say Junior. We is about to start a doggone foundation. It is going to be the Junior Foundation for all you hoes, sluts, and nuts that come on this internet and play with these children. We putting your child on the junior list, and once it go on there, it's a wrap. But like I said, I was waiting on Shugga to come up with the baby. Shugga couldn't come up with the baby. She had handcuffs on. Apparently, her and Finesse 2tymes done went down to the jailhouse, girl. They said they got arrested. It says Finesse and his baby mama Shugga recently landed themselves behind bars in Texas after allegedly getting hit with a couple possession charges. They've already made bail and they've been released. Now, according to Finesse's sister-in-law, she said that all Finesse won't do is be on that stuff. You feel what I'm saying? And I seen a video of Finesse in the mirror one day, and I ain't gonna lie, that boy looked high as the cost of living. Now, I don't know if I wasn't there. However, the fact that they have possession charges, it leads me to believe that the sister was telling the truth. Now, if she was telling the truth about that, then I'm pretty sure the baby probably had black eyes. But we got to wait to see. Y'all like the video. Let's get into it. That's them getting arrested.
They fucking with Finesse. Man, they lame in a bitch, bro.
Hey, y'all making it work so loud.
Yes, Shugga. Yes, bitch. Yes, ma'am.
And they arresting her too? Damn, bro. Yup, done got him started. Done got him started.
You know, when you think about it, shout out to the hood. But they think somebody like Finesse 2tymes is some sort of hero. Oh, Finesse, we love you. Free Finesse. Free. Man, I love my people, man. Shout out. All right. So both of them got arrested for possession. They say it was some narcotic. That's what the sister had been saying when she said the baby had black eyes. Now, they got out. They did get out. It's just a simple charge. Now, Finesse stayed in and out of jail. I think something might be wrong with 2tymes. You know what I'm saying? You know, we met Mama 3 times, but I think something might be wrong with 2tymes, you know, like in the head. You know, I think he's very gifted, but I think something might be wrong with him in the head. Now, him and Shugga, they say, is all up and down the streets carrying on. Matter of fact, let me go get the sister and what the sister said. Let me go get the sister and what the sister said. The sister, no, it's not the sister, it's her girlfriend. Finesse. Hold on. If I could find it. Finesse 2tymes. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. The sister went off. The sister was like, he around there beating the baby. I said, what? She said, Shugga got black eyes. The baby got black eyes. I said, what? Wait, how the baby get black eyes? Wait, I wish I could find that video of that girl. She went off. Is this it right here? No, that's them getting arrested. Let me see. Let me see if I can put it in Instagram. I might can put it in Instagram and see. But the sister, while I'm looking for it. So what happened was the sister came outside or came out. I guess him and the sister and family ever been beefing since he cut off his mom or whatever. Well, the sister came out. Well, the sister's girlfriend came out and was going off on him and was saying all types of stuff, accusing him of all types of stuff. And one of the things outside of the black eyes is she said he was on drugs, right? She said him and Shugga, all they want to do is be on drugs. Now, some people felt like that was cap. I ain't gonna hold you. They got money. So it makes sense. And I'm not saying that everybody with money do drugs. However, what I am saying is a lot of people in those positions do be doing drugs. Okay. Let me see. Is this it? Maybe I need to, hold on. I can't find it. But either way, I'm not even going to waste too much time on it. But either way, the sister was going off, saying that they on drugs and all that stuff. So the fact that they're getting arrested for narcotics makes sense because the sister was already saying it. And it probably was just a possession for them just smoking or whatever they was doing. But yet and still, this is not good news for Finesse 2tymes. Well, ever since then, updating new time zones. Ever since then, Finesse has came out with a post, him and Shugga. Now, I hadn't really never looked at Shugga because I don't really pay attention to Finesse. She's a pretty girl. Now, the sister was going off on her, but she's a pretty girl. The sister said she just, she just not playing with a full deck or something. This him and the girl Shugga. This is what he posted right after they got out of prison. He said, went to jail, came home, went to jail again, came back again. This the girl Shugga. She's a pretty girl. She might be slow as a turtle, though. Look at her. Now, is this the girl? Is she like the bottom bitch? Because don't he be having buku women? Like, don't he be having like 2 or 3 of them? And if so, is she the main one? I think she the main one. She's a very pretty girl. Look. And she got that nigga face on her thigh. Oh my God. I'm a Pisces. We the most dreamiest. We live in our head. Man, we'll meet a nigga and in our head, we be done had the wedding, churn, and we be planning on the grandkids. That's how much of a Pisces I am. We fall in love like that. But god damn, I ain't never loved a nigga to even think to put his face on me. You got to be new age fool. Girl, why would you put that man face on you? Are you insane? And I am the person who I fall in love first all the time. But I ain't never fell in love so much to want to put a nigga face on me. Girl, y'all got to stop. Y'all let Chrisean influence y'all to put people face on y'all? A lady with no teeth? And he's smoking outside. Look at say this is not a smoking area. And look at him smoking weed. He gonna be back in. Look at him. Poor little thing. He just don't learn. Poor little thing. Look at him. Well, yep, that's him and Shug. Lord have mercy. Yeah. Well, either way, Finesse, they out. Again, I don't know. I don't know if this is going to be something they're going to have to deal with later. It probably was some simple possession stuff. I don't know. But either way, I really feel bad for Finesse. Something wrong with Finesse. Finesse got some stuff going on. And it's some internal stuff. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, girl. I don't know. Pure Joy, thank you for the super chat. Says, Boo is different in NYC. There's really no segregation when it comes to Black people and Hispanics. They grew up in the same buildings, neighborhoods, and hang out together. Cardi grew up around Black people. Yeah, I agree with that. I know. But I still don't think that Cardi understands that bar. I don't think that Cardi would have came up with the Brenda's Got a Baby bar. Because y'all got to understand, too, and shout out, thank you for saying this, Pure Joy. But we're talking about Cardi's situation with the Brenda's Got a Baby bit. So Cardi's got a rhyme in her song called A Brenda's Got a Baby. And she says, you a Brenda's Got a Baby ass bitch. What I'm getting y'all to understand is, even if these people live amongst you, when they walk inside their house, they didn't go back to your culture. They went to wherever they were from. So if you have neighbors who are Puerto Rican, I don't know if y'all ever went inside of your Puerto Rican friends' houses. It looks like Puerto Rico. The food is Puerto Rico, the music Puerto Rico, the language, everything. It's almost like inside of their covenants, they go back to where they're from. So even if they getting as much culture from the outside and they taking it all in and they doing this, that, and the third, they are still through and through who they were. And culturally, Brenda's Got a Baby is a Black American thing. So that would lead me to believe that she would have to hear it from somewhere else if she wrote it, which I don't believe she did. And even if she did, culturally, she would not truly understand the lyrics. She wouldn't understand the cultural meaning, how deep that Brenda's Got a Baby song is. You got to keep in mind, Brenda's Got a Baby, that Brenda character is a lot of Black American girls since the beginning of time, since before this whole Color Purple type bit. It's a cultural thing. I don't care where she was raised at. Cardi she don't culturally understand that bar. She just don't. Even if she understood it, she don't culturally understand that bar at all. Yeah, Cardi didn't do that at all. Thank you, Pure Joy. KP Gossip, thank you for the super chat. Says they dragged Summer Walker. I saw she was on stage with Chris Brown, huh? I saw that. Let me see if I can pull her up. Summer was on there with Chris Brown, Summer Walker. Why they was dragging Summer? Only thing I was thinking, though, I ain't gonna lie. Only thing I was thinking was, because you know she don't like to take a bath and all of that. When he was on stage with her, I was just like, Lord, I hope she put her deodorant on and took her a bath. You know what I'm saying? Because she fine and all, but y'all can't smell a picture. Let's really be clear. Only thing I was thinking of, Lord, I hope she took a bath and washed her ass before she came on that man's stage. Everybody don't like musty cooch. You feel what I'm saying? But anyway, Summer Walker had went on to the show and she got on to Take You Down. I really want to take you down. Whatever Chris Brown be saying. Hold on. Look. See? This y'all problem. Y'all can see the video, but you can't smell it. And that's the problem. Y'all can see the video, but you can't smell it. Now, I don't know if the girl or whatever the case smell or whatever. I just know she said she ain't like taking a bath. That's the only thing I was thinking about. But I don't know why everybody else was dragging that girl. That girl looked like she had a good time. And I saw her put up a post saying that she's a fan, that he is her celebrity crush. Why they was dragging Summer? Don't do that to Summer Walker. That girl be chilling. Look at me. How I know what Summer Walker be doing? Girl, I don't know what the hell Summer Walker be doing. I don't watch that little girl. Truth be told by Wanda, thank you for the super chat. Says, Vu, I'm in your city. All right, shout out, man. Have fun. Enjoy yourself. Eat good. They got a whole bunch of food out there. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm from New Orleans. I don't know nothing about NOLA. So all them restaurants, I will tell you where to go, but I'll be lying. If it ain't something old like Anita's or some, you know, some old mom and pop stuff, I couldn't tell you where to go. I don't know half that stuff out there. But have fun. You're going to have a good time. B Lady Raw, thank you for becoming a new member. I appreciate you. Welcome to the dollhouse. Empress Me, thank you for the super chat. Says Rashida and Yandy's longevity are like the girlfriend who stayed the longest to be the last standing. Facts. That's exactly what it's like. Or who have the baby, who have the last baby to see who you hit. Sorry, y'all. She says, see the last standing. Ironically, how they were in their relationships. Let me say that again. I'm sorry. Because I'm coughing. You drink some water, y'all. Rashida and Yandy's longevity are like the girlfriends who stay the longest to be the last standing. Ironically, how they were in their relationships. Facts. And that's the thing. It's almost like, and that's why I said time don't equal greatness, nor does it mean nor does longevity equal anything other than the fact that you were there the longest. Yandy and Rashida are literally fighting to be the top of the bottom. It's weird when you think about it. They literally was up there fighting to be at the top of the bottom, and it's sick. It's very sick. How do you say your name? I don't want to mess up your name. Naima? I don't want to mess up your name. Naima Buckner. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that. She says for voodoo, because that skin is skinning. Thank you. You know, I was cutting grass this morning, girl. Thank you, Naima. And Sherman, thank you for the super stick. I appreciate you. Thank you. Truth be told, thank you for the super chat. Says, I'm in ATL, my bad. Oh, girl, ATL ain't my hood. But I see what you're saying. I live down the street. Thank you so much. Thank you. Now, let's get into Rockhead, girl. Y'all know why we here. Let's get into Rockhead. Where do we start, honey? Where do we start? It's just so ill. It's so disgustingly ill. Where do we start? Let's start here. So while we over here worried about Junior, look at Rockhead. Rockhead is licking the toes and feet of her boyfriend. That's what she's doing. Look her. I don't know if they're at a nail salon. I don't know where they are, but Rockhead decided that in her spare time, she would slide the big toe of her boyfriend through that snaggle tooth that she has. Now, I'm not saying anything is wrong with Rockhead licking feet. It's just not my thing. I'm not ever going to lick anybody's feet. I don't want to ever put my face or my lips by any man's foot, okay? However, of all the things that Rockhead could be doing, like brushing her teeth, washing her ass, you know what I'm saying, watching her baby, teaching them how to eat solid food, you know, all types of things. Rockhead decides to go on tour and to lick her man's feet. Do you know how degrading that is as a human being, let alone a woman? Then he's recording you and posting you on the internet. But I guess sucking D on the TV show is not where we draw the line. Like, this is sick and disgusting. Chrisean is the mother who cares nothing about her child. All she cares about is her and whatever nigga in her face at the time. And just like Bino, it'll be a new one next, and she'll be in love with that one, and she'll forsake her children, and then it'll be another one, and so on and so forth. That is what Chrisean is doing. Chrisean needs to be teaching her son how to walk. Chrisean could be taking her child to the doctors. And for all the rockheads who get on here saying, oh, well, that's not necessarily true. She don't have to show you everything, but she show us stupid ass shit like this. So if we got to watch her lick feet, why we can't watch her make a doctor's appointment? Don't get on here with your ignorant, stupid IEP ass, you dumbass bitches. That's for the rockheads and the Chriseanimals. You know I hate you bitches. I invite y'all over to the chat. I just hate you hoes. We got a hate relationship. There's no love. It's all hate. Every single one of you sluts. I can't stand you bitches. Okay? But this is the thing. Y'all want to get up here and windmill for this hoe and say, we don't know what she's doing behind the scenes. She could be doing it and just not recording it. Well, if she can record licking feet, putting that nigga big toe through that snaggle tooth, that gap right there, then she can record taking this baby to a damn therapist to see if anything's wrong with him and she can get him some help. But what we do see is this baby ain't made no progress, When we do see him, all she want to do is put them nasty, gnarled, nasty, disgusting fingers on him and then put her lips in his face and she over there licking on a nigga feet. So she done went from licking this nigga big toe to going over the rock to Chrisean Jr. on live to help y'all make sure she stay relevant. You notice how she talks to him. Right after she done licked and sucked the gangrene off this nigga feet. And y'all want us to leave her alone, Chrisean. Y'all just mad. Y'all just be hating on Chrisean. Y'all just jealous of Chrisean. Bitch, for why? Chrisean don't have a pot to piss in, nor a window to throw it out of. Do you hear me? What we gonna be jealous of Chrisean for? Not only that, she's a gypsy. The bitch be on the move more than a goddamn pizza delivery man. What we gonna be jealous of? The bitch missing a whole front tooth. What we gonna be jealous for? Think about that. What does Chrisean have that anybody want? But yet and still, we gotta watch her lick feet. But we can't watch her take the baby to the doctor. Make it make sense. But again, she's trying to go viral. She's trying to get money in her pocket. But the internet doesn't pay Chrisean no more. The internet has rejected Chrisean. It doesn't pay her like it did. She's trying to do whatever she can to go viral. Woo, woo, woo. Hold on. And look at her and Junior in the next slide. She's trying to do whatever she can to stay relevant. And it's just not going to work out in her favor. Now look at her and Junior. Hold on. Look at her and Junior on the next slide.
And he's sleeping.
And let's be clear, every time she be covering up his eyes like that, it's because she think one of them might be wandering or drifting, or she might feel like the filter not catching on his face. So whenever she be doing that, acting like she playing with him, it's to make sure that the camera don't catch the stuff that's really probably going on with this child. She does that too often. She always putting her hands in his face. Y'all thinking she just playing. It's to distract you from the fact that that baby might have a lazy eye or something and she don't want people to see it. Like she's trying to correct his sight or something like that. Or at least let the filter catch up. I don't know what she be doing.
Like I'm in mommy and auntie mode right now. Yeah. And he's sleeping.
And that's the same nasty, funky lips she be putting on the baby. How did we get here in society? Like, how do we make people like this famous? Like, for real. I really want to know, how did they trick us into making the worst of us famous? I'm talking about, if there was ever the low of the low, Chrisean is it. You over there sucking on this nigga toes and his thumbs. This bitch is different. This bitch is different. And I know she don't wash her ass because they told us that on Baddie South. Hello? So on top of her, I know if she don't wash her ass, she damn sure ain't brushing her teeth. You sucking on big toes and thumbs, and then go get in this baby face. That baby probably don't even have no sense of smell no more. He probably done smelled so much shit coming off her mouth, he don't even smell no more. It smell normal to him. He probably think that a person without breath or with good breath that don't smell like funk and nasty, he probably thinks something wrong with him when he grow up. Because all he smelled is backwoods, weed, heroin, cocaine, Hennessy, ecstasy, fentanyl, Blackie Miles, and keep moving cigars. That's all that baby been smelling his whole life. He don't know what clean air smell like. Wouldn't know clean air if somebody slapped him across the head with it. And Bino looked like he got dirt under his fingernails. And look at her. Nasty bitch. Funky hoe. Poor Junior. 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 He la be doo be dam Illuminati. No, y'all need to see it while I'm singing it. Because y'all need to understand. The reason I wrote this song, Junior, is to bring awareness to all of the injustices going on with my nephew. Yeah, I want y'all to see it. I want y'all to see it when I sing it. He needs help. He needs love. He don't just need help. He needs love too. Look at this. If this was your mama, wouldn't you need love? Think about it. Put yourself in the shoes of Junior. Put yourself in Junior's car seat right quick. Think about it. Wouldn't you need love if your mama was on the internet doing this? This is why I wrote this song. This song was written to bring awareness to Junior. So when I asked, can't you tell he need love? I'm really asking a question. Can't you tell he need love? Poor Junior. It's a shame. Get him on here while I sing it so y'all can see it while I'm singing it. Now y'all know why I wrote the song. See, I sat down with myself and I said, I need a song to write to express my concerns for Junior. That's what I said to myself. You know what I'm saying? And it just came on me. I don't know what happened. It was almost like something just came to me. And God put the words in my spirit, in my heart. And it just came out. You know what I'm saying? And ever since, it has been a hit on the YouTube streets, okay? And the song goes like this. This is to bring awareness to Junior, okay? I wrote this for my nephew. I watched him be born into this world. He's my responsibility now, okay? Junior, Junior, he la be doo be dam Illuminati. Can't you tell he needs love? It's too much to watch. It's too much to watch. Get it off of here. It's hard to sing the song and watch it at the same time. Oh my God. We need a commercial break. We need a commercial break to break up monotony. It's too much. I didn't expect to feel that type of emotions. I'm so sorry. I'll be back, y'all. Like the video for real.
Shorty got that hair like Rapunzel. Make a nigga fall in love like dominoes. Jupiter the booty, can you twerk some? Jupiter the booty, can you twerk some? Shorty got that hair like Rapunzel. Make a nigga fall in love like dominoes. Jupiter the booty, can you twerk some? Jupiter the booty, can you twerk some? Goddamn, shorty so fine. Like a treadmill, she be running through my mind. On that booty, she got a nigga geeking. Having fantasies of me and her, can that be squeaking? Shorty got that hair like Rapunzel. Make a nigga fall in love like dominoes. Jupiter the booty, can you twerk some? Jupiter the booty, can you twerk some? Shorty got that hair like Rapunzel. Make a nigga fall in love like dominoes. Jupiter the booty, can you twerk some? Hey, Jupiter the booty, can you twerk some?
Niggas put that booty while we cooling up and hooting. You know how we do this. The old school troopers. Smartest. We smoother than the smoothest. The hardest, the rulers. They can't get through us.
Shorty got that booty.
I'm back. Girl, it almost took me fast. Poor Junior. He just deserved better. He don't deserve her. No, my bad. She don't deserve him. My poor nephew, man. She messed up when she had him on live. She messed up when I was there. When she let me come in the room and watch him come to the life, that's when she messed up. We gonna get Junior some help. Watch. Mark my words. We gonna get Junior some help. She messed up when she should have never went live, and I should have never went on Instagram and seen her on the and her sister, thank you, Jesus, thank you, Jesus, thank you, Jesus. We should have never did that. She should have never did that. Bitch, you done fucked up now. Oh, yes, you did, ho. You done fucked up now. Let's get back into it. Now, Chrisean and what's the girl name? Oh, her sister. Tesheki is on tour, girl. I ain't gonna hold you. It's getting a little desperate. And let me tell you why. Shout out to Tesheki. Shout out to Tesheki. And I feel like Tesheki probably either had to leave Baddies to do something different. I don't know. Either way, the point I'm on is Tesheki has had to go back to being cool with her sister. Tesheki don't want to be cool with her sister. Let's really be clear. And then also, Tesheki must really need money because that bitch couldn't be next to me until she cleared up what the hell was going on. Okay? Yeah, we wouldn't be able to talk about any opportunity to do anything until you get here on this internet and clear some things up. And we all know the things needed to be cleared up. Girl, listen to me and listen to me good. It ain't amount of money that bitch could have been talking about that would have made me get on here and go on about our business like you ain't just said what you said. You need to come on this internet and clear it up. Do you hear me? Period, point blank. That's just me. But again, everybody is different. Now, Tesheki and Chrisean are on tour. Apparently, they doing a tour to, I don't know, get people to come see him. And one thing I will give Tesheki, at least she is a real artist. Tesheki is an artist, but Chrisean is not. Let me tell you something. Chrisean is using Tesheki. But Tesheki is low-key using Chrisean too, because you got to keep in mind, once the Baddies check dry up, the money don't hit the same. See, it's different when Lemmy Well or Natalie coming to you saying, hey, I got a $40,000 check for you to fight Rolly or somebody. That's more money coming in that you've ever seen. Now, once those checks go away, real life have to go back to happening. Okay? And once real life goes back to happening, that money that you were getting and that lifestyle, it hit different because the money ain't coming in the same. So now she is forced to have to do a tour with her sister, okay? And it's only because, if you ask me, she needed. If you ask me, she needed. Here we go. She has to go on tour and do these Chitlin Circuit living room tours because she needs the money. And there's no shade in that. We all need money. It's no shade. But I hate that she had to conform and go back to Chrisean because Chrisean needs Tesheki more than Tesheki needs Chrisean. Let's really be clear. Chrisean is not even a real artist. Yes, she has a song or two that has more reach. But for the most part, the little hole in the wall clubs they going in to perform, like, if you ask me, Chrisean is the name that's going to get them in the door. She has a bigger name than Tesheki. But Tesheki is the only one with the talent here. And Tesheki is using Chrisean because Chrisean is the name. She has the talent. You get it? So if I attach myself to my sister, it's going to put me in a bigger audience because good, bad, or indifferent, Chrisean does have a bigger name. So she's using Chrisean for that. And I think Chrisean is using Tesheki for the fact that, number one, sympathy. Her fans are going to say, oh my God, they're sisters. They love each other. Woo. Number one. And number two, Chrisean knows that Tesheki is the good sister. Chrisean is the bad sister. So Chrisean needs to make it good with that sister. And basically they can get some money. Basically, Tesheki's name is going to get Chrisean through doors that she wouldn't get on her own. Her name is tarnished in the industry. Tesheki still has a good name in the industry. Nobody wants to work with Chrisean. Literally nobody. So it makes sense for Chrisean to attach to Tesheki because Tesheki don't have no bad blowout in the industry. So Tesheki using Chrisean for the name and for the clout, and Chrisean is using Tesheki to get her indoors that she wouldn't get in regardless. But I really wish Tesheki would just focus on her music and do her own thing and not even deal with the Chrisean bit, because she's going to see at some point in time, that's her sister, she know better than me, that Chrisean don't mean nobody no bit of good. And this living room tour that they doing, it ain't gonna last long. Tesheki, I don't know if she would ever hear this. You probably do. But if I were you, girl, I would be trying to find a way to make sure that I'm never in a situation to have to go back to somebody who publicly defamed my name and said something crazy like that. And I don't give a damn if it's your mama, your sister, your brother. I wouldn't give a damn. I would be trying to find, I don't give a damn if I got to open up a snowball stand. Whatever it is, I want to put myself in a position to where I don't have to ever act like this bitch ain't just publicly defame me and embarrass me in front of the whole world. Now I got to go around acting like it's all cool. Ain't no way. There's no way possible. But when you desperate because you live in this lifestyle that's way beyond your means, you got to eat cake. You got to do what you got to do. And let me say this. Tesheki is extremely talented. But if we being honest, she just doesn't have it. Let me tell you what I mean when I say that. And I'm going to say it one more time. Tesheki is extremely talented. She can sing her ass off. She can rap her ass off. But she doesn't have it. She's pretty. She fine. She can fight. She feminine. She can sing. She can rap. But she doesn't have it. See, Chrisean has it. I don't know what it is, but she has it. That's how Chrisean was able to catapult in the industry. Tesheki, although she has all this talent, she just doesn't have it. And because of that, it doesn't matter what type of product, what type of music Tesheki pulls out or puts out, because she doesn't have it, it won't reach the people that it should reach. Now, there are ways around this, okay? She doesn't have to have it. She just have to find the algorithm, hop in it, and ride the wave. Because in today's society, it's not about talent. It's not even about the it factor anymore. It's about being in the right place at the right time. And for Tesheki already having a talent that she has, all she has to do internet-wise is be in the right place at the right time, meaning whatever happening in the algorithm, I don't know how she gonna go viral, how she gonna get in it, how she gonna attach her name to whatever situation happening on the internet. She get attached to it attaches to her, whatever song, whatever music, whatever she working on, it blows up. And then that's the only way we'll get to catapult Tesheki in. Other than that, because she does not have the it factor, as my people put in the chat, the je ne sais quoi, she just won't. And that's why they both codependent. And if you ask me, that's probably why they came in the game codependent. Remember, when they first did that first interview, Tesheki was real quiet and laid back and letting Chrisean doing all the talking. Chrisean has the personality. She does. She has a personality. She is a personality. Tesheki doesn't, but Tesheki has all the gifts. It's almost like if you could put Tesheki and Chrisean in one body, they'd be a perfect person. Like they'd have everything they need. If you take Chrisean's it factor and couple it with Tesheki's gifts, that's like the perfect reality show star, if it makes sense. You know? But somebody said Tesheki fight overshadow her music career. No, I don't think that. I think that she fight better than she does music. And let me tell you what I mean by that. I don't believe that Tesheki is a better fighter than artist. I don't believe that. I believe that Tesheki is a better artist than fighter. However, it's not about what Tesheki believes she is. It's about what the public perceives. It's about what they think. And the people think that they'd rather see her fight more than they see her sing or rap. And it's not because she's such a great fighter and she's such a much better fighter than a rapper or singer. It's not that, because we've seen women who can fight. It's just that she doesn't have it on the singing side. So because she has the it thing on the fighting side. When it comes down to fighting, she has all the it factor she needs. All eyes are on Tesheki when it's time to fight. Whatever mode, whatever she activates into when it's time for Tesheki to start fighting, everybody stops and pay attention, even if they don't know the outcome. I remember when Tesheki fought January and March in that episode. I never forget it. I never forget Chrisean. Remember, she was pregnant and she got in that confessional after she had bucked March up, after she had told March to go fight him. And Chrisean was like, I don't know, she better have a gun or a weapon or something. She is. Remember, she did that right before March was about to fight Tesheki. I remember the anticipation of March leading up to that fight, even March walking up to Tesheki. There's something activates in Tesheki when it's time to fight that makes everybody stop and pay attention. Before I knew Tesheki was going to beat March up the way that she beat March up, it was something about Tesheki that made me stop in my tracks and see what the hell was about to happen. That's where her it factor is. And that's why people will much rather see her fight than sing, because wherever she lacks in the music, she picks it up in that fight. Matter of fact, another time I remember seeing Tesheki, the first time on Crazy in Love when we first met them, it was Tesheki who pulled up in that green dress. Put a 3 in the chat if you remember that. Tesheki jumped off that sprinter in that green dress and she was going off. That was like Tesheki stood out more than anybody. So when it come down to this hood ghetto shit, she got it there. Fighting, she got it there. She just don't have it with the music. She don't have a personality. That's what it is. She don't have no personality. That's what it is. Beautiful girl. She just don't have no personality. It's like being fine but not having sex appeal. Does that make sense? Like Candy. Candy girl. Yeah, like Candy. She fine as hell, but with no liquor sex appeal. Like that's Tesheki. She's buku talented. She just don't have no it factor. Now, I had heard that there was some drama on the Chitlin tour, allegedly. I don't know how true it is. But they say there was some drama on the Chitlin tour. Let me see if I shared it. Hold on. Y'all like the video. They said it was something about money not being right. And I know Tesheki was on there saying that she not dealing with nobody no more when it comes, I guess, with promoters or whatever they was getting into it. I guess the money wasn't right. I don't know. Let me see. So they doing this tour where they going around. Where is it? Oh, girl, I thought someone was crawling on me. It's the wire. Hold on. Chrisean Tesheki. Let me do tour. See if it'll come up. That. Is it even a tour? Like, what is it? I don't even know. I can't find it, and I ain't even about to look for it. This is the point. They got a tour, and they got into it with a promoter. I guess a promoter had booked them for something, and apparently they didn't get to do it, or the money wasn't right. I thought I shared it to my Instagram, but it must have expired off my story. But either way, apparently they had a booking and the money wasn't right. And when the money wasn't right, Tesheki came on there going off on the promoter saying, hey, don't ask me to do this, that, and the third. I'm over it, basically saying that people not doing right by the money. Now, mind you, they already on the Chitlin circuit. So you already know they getting $1,000 a show. You know what I'm saying? They already doing the living room tour. So you already know they splitting $1,000 every show. Okay. So on top of not getting paid enough, you don't want to pay me when I'm old? Oh, hell no. So I'm with Tesheki, but they having a bit of ups and downs. It's hard dealing with promoters and hole in the wall clubs and things of that nature. But I just feel bad for Tesheki because she have to be stuck next to Chrisean. And Chrisean really threw her under the bus like she does all of her children. I mean, all of her siblings. Every time Chrisean get mad, she will say the most heinous things. And a lot of the stuff be lies. But either way, that's what she does. But Tesheki, unfortunately, have to just sit there and be like, I guess I can't say nothing because I need her it factor because I don't have it by myself. Tesheki, girl, go back to baddies. Just go back. This time, make a storyline. I don't know. I don't know who. Start eating cooch on the show or something. Do something. Other than that, they say that house you bought that's empty. They say I didn't say it. They say the people gonna repo that allegedly, but I don't know. Y'all like the video. Y'all like the video. Y'all like the video. But nah, I just think that it's messed up that she have to be stuck with. Chrisean, could you imagine? Then she got Bino on the tour. Oh God, could you imagine how annoying that is? Ugh. What you cooking? Thank you for the super chat. Says, Boo, I missed you back from my trip. Me and Bae tap in on this good Sunday. Let's joke. Yes, thank you so much. And I'm so glad you're back. Congratulations. I hope you had a good time on your trip. I hope you got some good rest. Y'all know yesterday I went and did a self-care day. Hold on, I'm gonna tell you about that. Natasha Holiday, thank you for the super sticker. I appreciate you. I'm gonna tell you about my self-care day. Tipper, thank you for the super chat. Says Bino been dry snitching, exposing Junior to y'all. Now that's not that part. Let's talk about it. Bino be dry snitching on Chrisean. Certain things he respond to, certain videos he posts, certain things he say. I know for a fact he trying to show y'all some shit without showing y'all some stuff. They say Bino going out too. I don't know. But baby, he definitely be dry snitching on her. Every chance he get. Every chance he get. Tip posted Bino video of Junior sleeping in the cabana. He had no blanket and all the guys were smoking tweed. Oh yeah! I saw that with that child right there. I saw that. Hold on. That's what I wanted to show y'all. Did I share that to my page? I saw that. Oh my God, I was so mad. Did I share that to my page? If not, I'm going to find it. So apparently, Chrisean and Bino was out somewhere and Junior was just laid in the bag, man. Let me go find it. Hold on. Y'all got to see this. Ooh, I was livid. I thought I shared it. If not, let me see. She had this baby. Here's a photo of it. You can see a little bit of a photo of it. Let me share it so y'all can see. Thank you for reminding me, Tipper. Look, y'all. And it's a video. I'm going to see if I can find the video. But there's a video and it's Bino, right? It's Bino. Bino on live and Junior is in the back just kind of like laid across like in a fetal position type stuff. William, thank you for being a member for 3 months, boo. Thank you, beautiful. Look, y'all. He had Junior in the background. Junior sprawled across the sofa. He looked like he sleep, but then again, I don't know. But he on live, just talking, boom, 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 and in the background is Junior laid on the couch. This what I'm saying. That's why I believe he low-key be dry snitching on this girl. Junior is 2 years old. He can't even walk. Why is he just laid off on the sofa? See, when you have babies that can't walk or crawl, especially period, but when you have babies that can't walk, you don't leave them on the sofa. What if he roll over and fall? This is sick, man. But she'd rather put up videos of her licking this man's feet, and now we got to see Junior sprawled across the couch like this. This is sick. Somebody say Tina said he looked like he fell over and they left him there. I don't know. Hopefully he was asleep. The video I saw, I couldn't really tell. This is sad, man. This is sad. This is sad. And anybody who's parading this stuff and championing this stuff, you a sad ass bitch. This is ridiculously sad. I just feel bad for that baby, man. I genuinely feel bad for that baby because he's surrounded by a whole bunch of adults that think that this is okay. I really feel bad. But with that being said, y'all, I'm about to get up off here. We had 2 hours. Yeah, we had 2 hours. I'm about to get up off of here, y'all. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the dollhouse. Welcome, Dollar Dawn. If you're returning, welcome back. Y'all, make sure y'all like the video. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. We do upload and go live on this channel, so make sure y'all do that. And also, make sure y'all keep your eye out for our nephew, Junior. Please keep an eye out for our nephew. Lord have mercy, he need help. With that being said, I'll catch y'all on the next one, man. We got baddies this evening. Well, I'll have the video out for y'all tomorrow, but I'll catch y'all on the next one, bro. Peace.
Mic check, 1 2 1 2. We live, baby. Come on. That's right. Okay. Can you hear me now? Oh, let's go. It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat.
You know what I want?
Blaze up.
Come on, blaze up.
It's a beat for me.
Wow, 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 for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live. For your boy. Hustle for your boy. Fix it for your boy. Drop it for your, lift it up. Then it bust it open, lift it up. Yeah, come on, lift it up. Then it bust it open for your B-O-Y. Then it, for your rockin' for your lift it up, baby. Mix it with your bossa now.
Come on, blaze. You know.
Drop me a nasty beat.
Mr. Carroll, how you give the voodoo doll time to talk? I don't get no fucking time to talk.
Who the voodoo doll is?
The nigga you just had up here.